Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Metal, how are you? Welcome to the chill stream. Let's see. Let's share this out. Couple places. Okay. And I guess we'll grab the link and put it in the Discord. Metal, it says I'm waiting on my burger. Cool. Are you cooking it? Is Marsupial cooking it? Or is Marsupial going out to get food for you? Okay, so I prefer it hot, actually. Most people do. Prefer their burgers. He's picking up on the way home. Cool. Okay, so tonight, the first pairing we are doing tonight, we're sticking with the Bat family first. The first pairing with that will be Red Robin, in other words, Tim Drake, with Angel. I'm not sure. Before, I think there was a Red Robin before. Was there a Red Robin in DC before Tim Drake became Red Robin? I forget. And we're pairing him with Angel from the X-Men. So, hopefully this will be a good look. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is sort of a flying pose or descending pose, maybe. Try anyways. Hopefully I'm on the right layer to start out with. Okay, so there is our first layer. And of course, you know, you can come in if you want. Everybody make sure you like and share. I'll put there my... There we go. Do, 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 do. But I'm gonna have to eventually connect some of the other family. Like, Robin's probably the only other one that, well, that's gonna be hard. We got Oracle, Orphan, Catwoman, and Batwoman. Two other major women in the X-Men I know are Storm and Rogue. Would you consider Cyclops a major person in the X-Men? You know what? We're gonna do Catwoman with Rogue. So I guess Batwoman with Storm? So it's just figuring out who I want to combine Robin with of the X-Men. And Oracle and Orphan. If Cyclops isn't a major player in the X-Men, I'm struggling to think who is. Well, I've combined Cyclops with Nightwing. I mean, besides Cyclops, the guys are Cyclops. I've got Cyclops, Angel, Iceman, and Beast all covered. It's beyond the original 5, I guess, and Professor X, of course. Of course, we have Marvel Girl as one of the original 5, so that's combined her with Batgirl last week. But I'm thinking women. I just did this whole body on the wrong. Hi, Fitzgerald. How are you? What mashup are you doing now? I am doing Red Robin, so that's Tim Drake. Uh, when he goes beyond just being Robin. I think there was another Red Robin at one point, but I forget who. And I'm combining with Angel. Okay, copy. And we have most likely page 3 here done from Alpha for Canadian Shield. 3. Sorry, Snowdrift 2. Let's take a look. See if there's anything that... Okay, so this is the window, roof, fireplace, not much. Oh, he had a belt buckle, which I think is neat. Let me... Oh, it's too late to mash up. Everything's too late or too early for you. Okay, I think... I'm not sure about right. I know you're trying to get this to go in. I guess that goes down a little there where the logs go. Just trying to... I had to study the cabin. Yeah. It's only too late to mash up if the potatoes are already sprouted. And even then, you can shave it off. Really good job on the phone there, too. And yeah, it's alright for him to have a cell phone. I know how much you like background, so I made sure to add them. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I guess her breasts are about the right size. I'm not sure what size of breasts she would have. I'm not sure what size of breasts these would be. I don't know my breast size. You'd think as a guy it would be something I would have studied, but nope. It's a baggy sweater. Yeah, I get that for sure. That it's baggy. But especially here, you can see it coming down off her breast and making a little bit form fitting, so you're seeing the size of the breast. So that's the only thing that I was thinking with that. I get that it's baggy sweater, and I don't mind that actually. Well, first you need to know the brand size under bust and the bust size. Then the cup size will be the difference between the two. Bust size is basically another way of saying breast size. Well, usually if you know the cup size, you know about what size the breasts are. Anyways, let's see whether we can get Red Angel. Robin Angel? Angel Robin? I think Red Angel sounds better. Although, might get sued from Star Trek now for that one. Discovery. The bust is the circumference at the peak slash nipples. Drinking what? Drinking. So if the lady had a band size of 30, but a bust measurement of 32, she'd probably automatically be fitted for a 30B. Okay. So it should be a 30B cup size. Okay, so there we Okay, so there we go. There's sort of a pose. He's supposed to be flying. Let's see. I used to do costuming in a theater. You have to know how to fit a talent. Yeah, that's what we can call it. Fitting a talent. And I bet you like that job very much. So can I go to page 4, Cross? Yeah. I like most of the jobs in the theater on stage are back. It was a fun place to work. A big spider just came in my kitchen, probably searching for roaches. I'm letting him live. Ah, cool. I'll build sets for $10 an hour if they're hiring. Okay, so keep in mind I'm a acrophobic. You have basically you're afraid of spiders. I remember one day I spent an entire day sorting screws and other parts backstage because somebody needs to do it every so often. Yeah, normally I know how to say it, Fitz. I was just having a hard time right now for some dumb reason. So Angel has no... Well, actually he does have... Oh, depending on the version, it seems like he does have a little bit of a mask. But you can see his... So I think for this version, we are going to give him the wings too. For Red Angel here, I think that's what we'll call him. It would be cool to have Red Robin and Angel. Angel to have red wings. That's Red Wing. Did I say Red Ring or Red Robin? Red Angel. Okay, we're also gonna do that. We'll have But yeah, Red Wing, yeah, would probably be a good name, too. Since... Oh, you know what? I am going to use... Trying to use Angel's... There we go. Somebody told me they thought I was an angel once, not jokingly or romantically. Oh, wow. Okay. That same week, somebody else called me the Antichrist. It was an interesting week. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so I'm going to combine these two now. These two layers. Merge layers, and then I'm going to do slightly different. Do the same thing, but now hopefully do my lines a little better. You had me the second. You had me second guess that last panel bit, so I adjusted her bit. I don't remember the name of the writer who tried to retcon angels and demons as mutants and had Nightcrawler try to become the Pope. Oh, in comics? I'm going to actually see. I looked up images for him, Red Robin. Okay, Red Robin is a name that has been used by several superheroes appearing in the American comic books published by DC Comics. The identity was first used in a future timeline in 1996 Kingdom Come, where middle-aged Dick Grayson reclaims the Robin mantle and becomes Red Robin. I thought Dick had been Red Robin. His uniform was closer to Batman in design than any of the previous Robins. Red Robin reappeared. Ulysses Armstrong became a Red Robin. Of course, Tim Drake, Teen Titans Go. I knew there was a couple other people. It says even Jason Todd took up it in Countdown to Final Crisis and Jason dons the outfit in the Bat Bunker. Earth 51's equivalent to the Batcave as Earth 51 joins the fight raging on Earth above the bunker. Jason keeps the new suit and the identity for the rest of the Tanger as the challenger of the unknown, only to discard it on his return to New Earth and revert to his Red Hood street clothing. Countdown to Final Crisis, okay. It was a stupid storyline. Angel was the center stage in that story. Oh, you know what? I am going to change a little something in this one down here. Change this hand because we want to have him holding Tim Drake's bow staff. In flight. Okay, so now for the most part I think we have thing I might have him a bit too broad shouldered, I don't know. The bad guys wanted Nightcrawler to become the Pope so that people would think the rapture is happening despite Catholicism not believing in the rapture. I think Catholicism actually does believe in the rapture. I could be wrong, but it's just not something that's widely taught among them. I know some of Catholicism's beliefs, not all of them. I was just going to say unfortunately, but I don't think that's unfortunate. Copy image, let's see. I'm presuming you did something with the breast. Okay, I'm seeing here you did a bit more shading. Or under the armpit you did a bit more shading. I'm still changing. Sad that I can't quite see all the changes. Okay, yeah, I just like because you put it up again. I thought you had finished. I think you made her a little skinnier there. They believe in the second coming, but not the preemptive rapturing. Yeah, they might be believing what post or mid or something like that. Ooh, way too. What is happening there? No, I think you put a couple more. Okay, stop. I will nitpick everything. I will upload the clip file to Google Drive now. Wait, her elbow is supposed to be on the other side of the door. Let me fix that. You're not sure whether you're joking or not for that. But actually, if her elbow is probably fine the other side of the door if you're not joking. Because it shows that it looks like she's walking through the door, you know, heck. Even this hand isn't all the way through the door, so this leg's barely through. She's barely through the door, so I don't think it should be on the other side. I hope you... Okay, so there we got that done. Let's see. Okay, so we will put our brush size down a little bit for the eraser, and we will erase that there. Okay, so there we go. That is that. Done. Let's see. Unfortunately, I haven't been keeping up with X-Men in quite some time fully. No, I just catch big things here and there, and I'm not sure whether that would have been a big thing or not. Oh, not that it matters. Did you get the Canadian Shield piece done yet, Metal? Or drawn? I believe they are still doing the Evil Beast storyline. Oh, so this is a current storyline that they're doing? I find most of the time that anybody does something, well, not just comics, Hollywood or whatever, they don't really know enough about the Bible and what Christians believe. They usually get it completely wrong. And then, of course, they're probably playing off of what happened, well, not quite a year ago now. A lot of Christians believing that the rapture was going to be happening. So, you know what? Let's do two things. That happens all the time in Africa. Some dude keeps moving the date. Yeah. Well, this year it was, I think, a lot because there was supposed to be a lot of things lining up. You know, like they believe 2,000 years exactly from Christ's death and a few other things. Hey, Mike, how are you? Is there some kind of celebration going on? Not that I know of. Why do you ask? Yeah, but you gotta remember, Alpha, the calendar is supposed to be off by 6 or 7 years. Fireworks in the background. Does anybody else hear fireworks? Closest I thing here to fireworks is the static in my headphones. Because of being in the on-air group for people to come on. And sometimes people are coming on nowadays, sometimes not. I'm scared to come on the show. Why are you scared to come on the show? It might be the static that I'm hearing then. I will be too busy talking instead of drawing. So, Mike, just in case you're wondering what I'm drawing, I am drawing a cross between Red Robin, Red Robin from DC Comics, and Angel from X-Men. I'm going to take this out here. I'm going to the right layer. I'm going to use a straight line on the layer below. Well, you can come on and not talk and just draw. But, you know, Metal is better talker than I am. Well, this is true, I'll admit that, but Metal is a better talker than me, yet, Oh, did anybody check out my video where it showed me coloring Superman Hulk mashup that Raul did last week? Oh, you did put a rubble. Well, I'll check it out now. Give you some views. Okay. Well, yeah, it's gotten 13 views so far, 2 likes. Average duration of the 5-minute video is 1 minute 15. I think before I do... I didn't even do the hair yet. Haha. Okay, so I'm gonna... move this head up a bit. Is he going to do a great job drawing the Canadian shield? I believe so. Like, here's his first time drawing the Canadian shield, as far as I know. Okay. I'm not sure where the cape's going back here. That I think that might be it there. I forgot to put the cape in behind him. Oh, I see the line there, so. Hey, Reggie! How are you tonight, Raggedy? And as for what's up, I am combining Angel and Red Robin. You hungry? So am I. But then again, that could be because I haven't eaten in about 2 days. On purpose. Just writing a bit. Oh, cool. What are you writing? So, people, when I get done, well, like I said, I could go on for a lot doing DC Marvel mashups. And as I told you, I'm going to be doing He-Man and Mario. But after I get done that, after the He-Man movie is out, is there any other sort of mashup that we might like to see? Of two different universes? Hey, Raul, mash it up. I just was showing your piece with Canadian Shield. Oh. I need to get a good picture of Christian Zappo's a chick here that you drew for coloring. Some horror mashups? Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, and I'm recording myself doing this. But this is a start. I was just actually, I came over here and realized I didn't color in the cape behind there. I was trying to find the lines of the cape. Wasn't quite sure where they were. I think I see one on the bottom here. Not sure where they are on this side. I think this line might be Scream 7, $1 billion. Ah. I met the main actress this week and drew her on Late Night Art Attack. Ah, cool. And I'm also in the middle of coloring your Piper one-man punch. I'm recording myself doing them both. Check out your Instagram? Okay. Do. Oh, cool. Pretty good. I guess you were at a con this weekend to see her? A Piper with all the women. So tonight, right now, I'm doing Angel and Red Robin. Yep, Sturtis. Okay. I'm coming on. Okay. I got a mashup. You know what? Once Flame comes out, number one, well, you could do this beforehand. If you did traditional stuff, you could probably try and sell fan art stuff at original fan art stuff at conventions. Get a table. I'm not sure whether you'd make any money, but once Flame 1 actually comes out, maybe I'll sponsor you to get a table near there, and I'll send you a bunch of copies of the Flame, and maybe split the money somehow. I don't know how. I'd have to figure out the logistics of that. Yeah, well, this would be more after the book's already out and all that. We've done the campaign for it. I made a shirt of the Flame cover. Oh, cool. Sell shirts on your site. Technically, I have. I had some designs made up, but I have another. They're on another, or were. I'm not sure. Not sure whether I'm ever going to be able to get it. I gotta get some new stuff for them. But I had some on my another hard drive, and the hard drive went kaput on me. So I've tried to get the once off the stuff off once, but it didn't happen. But it's a long story. And then, like, even after, like, um, do get Canadian flame done, we can have you do Canadian shield there to sell for you once we figure out logistics. Technically, people can go to Teespring and get shirts there of my stuff. Which is a link in the description. And hey, if anybody also wants to donate to Cross Comics, there is a link to my Square where you can donate. But selling shirts on my website might be something I do again. I want to get probably back into that, but my big thing right now is I believe I need a place of my own for that, like where I have all my crap. I'm back. I have apples and peanut butter to snack on. Oh, cool. I didn't realize you were gone. Because you didn't say you were leaving. Oh. You have not eaten? Can you get scraps from work? Well, like I said, I can, but and I have food. I've chosen not to eat the last couple days. I'm going to be choosing, hopefully, not to eat for the next till Friday. When I worked in a deli, I would take a bite of the old food before throwing it in the dumpster. Oh, at work I can actually make some of the arancinis for myself, although wasn't at work today. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be at work tomorrow either, but just because things aren't quite busy enough as far as he's concerned. There's not enough for me to do. Raoul, I'm pretty sure I gave you access to all of, gave you a copy of, digitally of all the books. Have you read any of them yet? I liked all of them. Oh, okay, so that says you read them. I mostly look at the art. I gotta start reading. Well, hey, as long as you read them once, as far as I'm concerned, know the story. That's good for me. Okay, so I think merge selected layers. There we go. Red Robin and what's his name? Combine. Angel. And save as this is call him Red Wing. Yeah, I think I will. It was between that and Red Angel. Red Wings. Yeah, yeah, they might sue too. But thought I had. Thought I had a folder here for Red Robin and Angel. Did I say Angel?
There you go.
Hey,
Hey.
I'll show you in a sec. I'm just trying to find my spot where I'm supposed to be saving this. I'll put it in here for right now. Red Wing.
Let's make sure my keyboard still works. Okay, good. Hopefully everything still works. Good.
Okay, come into Discord. Click you. And then come back to Discord. Add that. Now
Yeah,
we're
I'm
gonna.
doing Hawk Girl and Spider Gwen.
Okay, that's a definitely unique combination.
Good, good.
Yeah. Oh, that's why this Angel Red Robin. I had. Who am I putting Hawk Girl with? I'm putting Hawk Girl with Wasp when I do that combination. And I'm putting Hawkman with Ghost Rider.
What's going on? You're fasting?
Yeah, yeah, you figured it out. Yeah.
I'm not doing that, Rick. I'm not. That's too scary, man. I can't. I don't have the power to do that. Yeah, but sometimes there's not enough stuff to eat, so I'm like, I just won't eat.
Yeah, you could technically call that a fast.
Yeah.
But it's a fast not on purpose. I'm doing it on purpose. I haven't done it a lot in my life, but I like 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 or 5. I just decided to do a fast.
I mean, I have been noticing you look like you lost some weight there.
Well, not due to fasting, but I have lost.
Oh,
But from about a year ago, I've lost about 20 pounds. So,
how are you doing it? Because I'm kind of overweight.
well, the biggest thing is eating less.
Eating less.
And, like, I used to be a guy that, you gave me a plate, right, and you say, help yourself to the food, it would be
Yep.
piling.
Yep. That's what I do.
But, well, I didn't ride my bike as much as I should have during thing because, but hopefully as my weight goes down, riding my bike will be easier too.
Did you have the electric bike?
I do have an electric bike too, but I went. It's not in operation at the moment, but last spring, summer, I went and bought myself a regular bicycle. Um,
Good.
to get around a little bit, not use the bus, but I've been using the bus way too much. But it's gotten cheap for me, but it might be going up for me again, so I don't know. But what was it? But yeah, the main thing is starting to eat less.
Starting to eat less.
Instead of piling up your plate with lots of food, like what I could eat in my 20s, I couldn't even come close to eating now. Like, like I, well, heck, even probably 5, 10 years ago. Yeah, definitely after the snow melts, I'll try to get into it. Most of it's melted, but some of it might come back. Hopefully not, but no, what was it? But yeah, like I used to go to, the all you can eat places, right? And
Oh, it's great. I have not done that. I have not done that. My family does that, but if I'm on my own, thank you for telling me that. Do not go to the all you can eat places.
yeah, I went with, like people. A couple times I've went on my own, but not very often.
Yeah.
But again, it's like, but I'm using it more as a thing. Like there was one time I could go there and I would get my money's worth for sure. I'd get 3 or 4 plates full plus plus plus
I go that with my family. Only when my family wants to go and stuff like that, special occasions.
yeah.
You're right. If that happens to me, not to go to these all-you-can-eat places. All right.
Well, it's nice once in a while, but my point is more for, like I said, I used to be able to go there and I'd get 3 or 4 plates easy, plus dessert. So, but now I'd probably be lucky to finish off a plate. I've reduced my appetite, and again, with you eating less, it slowly shrinks your stomach, so you're not as able to eat as much as well.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened to me too. I think you're right, Rick, because once I still eat, but I'm saying like there was a time where I stopped eating and I don't know, yeah, like the stomach must have shrunk because it's not taking in as much as I used to be able to.
And guess what? Again, you can do it the reverse too. You can start eating a lot and get used to eating a lot again and being able to take in a lot. So, I've shrunk it and expanded it
Right.
over the years.
Oh no, I think it's shrunk. I think mine shrunk a little bit. So I was wondering about that. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Why am I not? Should be like starving and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. I must have shrunk my stomach.
And then there's sometimes if you can get your mind off not thinking about it,
Oh,
if your mind's preoccupied, you can
yeah.
you won't think, oh, I'm hungry.
I understand it. Now, the one thing. I don't know if you're trying. Are you trying to lose weight or?
I am trying to lose weight, but I'm not going to try and kill myself doing it either. Like
I know. So here's what I just learned, Rick. I mean, I don't know if you were doing it before. One thing is counting calories, but if you don't want to do that, the simplest thing that I found. I mean, I just started recently. I'm not saying I started this years ago.
yeah,
I don't buy anything with sugar. I saw myself lose weight.
yeah. Well, you know what? I still buy.
Sugar free.
I still buy stuff with sugar, and like a lot of like if you're talking the stuff with artificial sugars in, a lot of those can be just as bad, if not worse.
But I lost weight because I'm like
Well, okay,
drinking 7 Up that has no sugar, cookies no sugar, sugar no sugar.
okay. Well, if it's working for you, yeah. I
Oh
just
yeah. No, it is. It is. I don't
yeah,
exercise. I don't do anything.
yeah.
Whoa. Why
I
am I
don't,
losing weight?
I don't really exercise either myself.
Think about it, Rick. Chocolate pudding with no sugar in it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Chocolate cookies, no sugar.
Alpha says, wow, you started talking about fasting and this video showed up under the stream. Okay.
Well, what? What?
Yet the video is unavailable. The uploader has not made this video available in your country.
Yeah, we want to see it.
Yeah, well, I can't even see it because it's been made unavailable in my country.
Oh no!
Oh
That
well.
happens to me sometimes. I try to watch videos. You're right. You're in another country. You could need a VPN or something like that. Not available in Canada. That's my stuff. I can't believe that happens. No, so like I was saying, I'm not even starving myself.
Yeah.
And then I found myself losing weight. I'm like, yes, because I don't know how to exercise. I would never do that. And if I'm hungry, I eat. So now I can eat whatever I want. I could drink soda, Mountain Dew, no sugar in it, sugar free. It tastes
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, the Coke Zero, the Pepsi Zero, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's
There,
true, Rick. I mean,
I've
zero.
acquired a look. I didn't really like them when I first tasted them, but I've
They're better
allowed.
now. It's better now.
They taste a little bit better. I've acquired a taste for it, but the one I'm sure I'll never acquire a taste for is bubbly. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, that stuff is disgusting.
What is that? Bubbly. That's got to be Canadian.
Oh, okay.
Bubbly.
Okay.
Got me with that one.
It must be Canadian. It's tonic. It's tonic water with a bit of flavor.
Oh, nice. I like tonic.
I hate tonic water. That stuff is disgusting.
Ice cold tonic. A little bit of juice in it. A little bit of gin and tonic.
Well, not tonic. Well, I'm not sure whether it's the same stuff or gin and tonic, but tonic water is like carbonated water.
Is it? What is that? Is that like Sprite with no sugar in it?
No sugar, no flavor, nothing.
Oh, really? Oh, no, thank you. I thought you were talking about like ginger ale or something like that. I think
No.
ginger ale. Oh no.
Yeah, hey, Alpha says I shared it. It came up for about a second, the picture, and about fasting.
Unavailable in Canada. So we need it available.
Oh, free with ads. A document, YouTube, and movie, TV. What were you gonna say?
Are you gonna keep fasting?
I'm gonna fast till Friday. That's
Interesting.
and I'm doing well. I'm also it would well fasting. You're also supposed to be praying when you would be eating, but I eat whenever, so I just pray whenever too.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I
Skip breakfast? You skip breakfast, or what do you skip everything?
yeah, the only thing I'm doing is drinking water right now.
Cool. I was wondering. Sometimes I see you with the water jug. I'm like,
Yeah, well, just because I got the water jug doesn't mean I'm fasting. It just means I'm trying to again cut out the pops from my diet and a lot of the juices and all that. And for the most part I have, but I still, like if I'm at like the dollar store, I usually might pick up something to drink, pop
Oh
related.
yeah, man, $1? You can't go wrong with that.
I don't usually like picking up drinks at variety stores anymore. They're just way too expensive.
Mm.
Fitzgerald says he's currently fasting and only eating at night. Oh, cool. Well, I'm not even eating at night. since technically, since sometime Sunday evening, I haven't had anything to eat.
You find yourself craving things like I don't know if something reminds you of food. Like I don't know, maybe something's in your room. Like it's not food. It kind of looks like food, or like it kind of reminds you of it. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna start. You
Oh,
start eating
listen,
food. Like
I just get hungry for
your
because
fan kind
I.
of looks like a pizza. Your fan kind of looks like a pizza. Do you sometimes get hungry looking at the fan? Like,
No,
hey, that kind of reminds me of a
I'm
pizza.
not usually looking at the fan. The fan is behind me.
Oh, it's how I don't know, Rick. I don't know how. Yeah, how you position. Oh, that's good to know that.
Yeah, well, I'm usually looking at my computer screen and all that, right? Unless I'm in the bed watching TV, right?
No, no. What I'm trying to get to, Rick, do I mean, you're fasting. Okay, you're fasting.
Yeah.
Do inanimate objects start to make you hungry? Do they kind of remind you of food?
No,
Inanimate object? No. Okay.
at least they've never have. Like when I was
Like I said, I've never fasted like that, so I don't know. I'm just
when
curious.
I was younger, I think in my teens, there was something that a thing that they did for fundraising for I think kids in third world countries or something like that, or I forget exactly. But basically, you get sponsorships to do a 30-hour fast, and I did that a couple of times. So that's like a day and a half early. And but you're allowed water, and but then I've done it a couple of times on my own for different things. Alpha says that's an intermediate fasting, only eating within a time window, usually 4 hours time, and burning the food off the rest of the time. Then that's just a regular day because there's usually about 4 hours in between most meals, maybe five. You get up in the morning, you have breakfast. Noon or one, you're eating. Well, depending on what time you get up. If you're getting up at 8 and having something to eat, noon is that. 4 hours basically. If you're up a little bit before 8, yeah, it could be a little bit longer. And then you eat at 8, noon or 1. Then what? Dinner 4 or 5, depending on who you are. How
You
you?
live a long life, Rick.
I don't do that. That's not how I do it. But
No, no, no. I heard that fasting, like people that don't eat all the time, they live longer.
mm.
That's what I heard. Something about like, I don't think the body was meant that you were supposed to eat every single day.
Well, I think it was meant that you were supposed to eat every day. But
Right.
I don't think it was meant to eat usually what us North American people eat, especially without exercise,
Oh
because
no, there's no exercise.
very few of us get the exercise we need to burn it off. Like 100 years ago, they probably were eating it maybe as much as we are nowadays when they could get the food. But what they were doing on a normal day-to-day basis was a heck of a lot more than us.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, like I could eat like a whole pig or a wild boar or something like that. But you're right. I don't burn anything off. You know what I'm saying? Like a hog, a leg.
Yeah,
I look at, like when I have like a turkey leg in my arm, I feel like the guy, from back in the day, like a barbarian.
yeah.
I just eat the whole turkey leg. I'm not doing anything to burn it off. You're right. I'm not hunting turkeys.
Yeah, well, some of them had to eat, yeah, hunted or whatever. They had to do stuff. But just the manual labor that they had to do during the day. Some of them, like there were people that didn't have to do manual labor, but again, they were still probably they were walking a lot because no vehicles, right? You know,
Oh, I see. No vehicles. Okay.
you
Okay.
know, and then just preparing a meal took a lot more back then too because over a hot stove. It wasn't microwaves. Yes, we still have stoves today. It was a lot different environment.
Mm,
Uh,
probably won't lose weight. It's good to know that.
uh, Fitzjoseph says, not really. I don't imagine people in the 1920s were pretty active. Okay, later, Alpha says, I gotta mosey out of here, Cross. Okay. I think they would have been, like, it was a different, well, maybe 100 years ago now, like, we're in the 2020s. They probably had cars, but not as much as we do then. But even then, they had to crank that up, or maybe it wasn't the crank ones, but they did a lot
Model T.
more. Yeah, I forget when the Model T was first invented, so I don't know what they had in types of cars back in the 20s. I could look it up quickly. Cars in the 1920s.
Hmm.
I hate it when it does that. Doesn't cars. Okay, yeah, they did have cars in the 1920s. Henry Ford near a Model T car in 1921. Picture.
At the first car, the Model T.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, uh,
I didn't know you can make money off of fasting. That's pretty
uh,
interesting.
crude ideas and designs of the automobile can be traced back to ancient and medieval times. In 1649, Hans, whatever, Hasters of Nuremberg built a clockwork driven carriage. In 1672, a small steam powered vehicle was created by Finland Västerbest.
Bust.
Uh, the first steam powered automobile capable of human transportation was built by Nicholas Joseph Cognot in 1769. Inventors began to branch out at the start of the 19th century, creating the Reviez engine, one of the first combustion engine. So maybe that's what Ford created. The Model T, the first combustion engine. Oldsmobile was founded in 1897.
Really interesting. Canada create anything cool?
Oh yeah, we created lots of things. Insulin for diabetes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. You got me there in that one.
The Ford Company in 1908, the Ford Motor Company further revolutionized automobiles by developing and selling its Model T Ford at a relatively modest price from 1913, introducing an advanced moving assembly line allowed Ford to lower the Model T's price by almost 50%. So there was production most likely peaked from 1903 to 1905 up to about 5,000 units a year. So there was about, they were probably making about 5,000 cars in 1905, so I guess, yeah, there was cars definitely back then, but there weren't a lot of people with cars.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, all right. So they must have been more fit. Lack of cars, like you were stating.
Yeah. Fitz says people in the 1700s, people were definitely more active than now. Yeah, even in the 1920s, they would have been a lot more active. Especially during the Depression, there wouldn't have been a lot to do. They would have had to go lots of miles. I'm not sure whether you've ever, and I know it's not quite true to reality, but whether you've seen a Little House on the Prairie. That's during the late 1800s to the early
Like
1900s.
Laura Ingalls?
Yeah,
That show.
yeah. Although they don't really show cars in that, there could have been cars around at that point apparently, but not very few. Most of it was covered wagons, a horse. You had a horse and carriage. You were going by horse. But and that was a farm. But even if you look at not Harriet because she was a little bigger, but I'm not sure whether that would have been real life of her. But that's who they cast her as. But her husband, he was fairly fit. He was doing a lot around his shop and all that. They had
the guy from Highway to Heaven. He was pretty good. Michael Landon.
Yeah. Well, he was working a farm and he was working at a wood shop, that where they carve up wood and all that, I believe. That's what he did as a regular job. So
That explains it.
Stuff like that. There was a lot, probably farmers. There was definitely people in the big city, not cattle rustlers, but people. There was a lot more. I think there was a lot.
Stuff. And the robots, we're probably gonna evolve even more to being even more fatter.
Yeah, it's like Wally.
Wally, the robot.
Yeah, but all the people on that ship, because they did nothing, they were all big and fat.
Oh, I'm just saying that's possible for us too.
Yeah.
All the robots gonna be cutting the lawns, pulling the houses. We're not gonna be doing anything.
Heck, and they even, talked about it back in Back to the Future. With Doc Brown talking to the people about running for fun and all that, that was even in the 80s, Not that, a lot of people do. There are a lot of people that run for fun, but there's a lot of people that don't.
Oh, no. I could never do that. It's a kill knees.
Yeah, I definitely don't run for fun.
I walk a little bit. And I'm still in pain. I'm like, oh no. Oh yeah, you walk too, Rick. If you're doing the bus, there's a lot of walking involved.
There can be. Well, it depends on your city and the bus system, but I've done a fair amount of walking. I got no problem usually
I know it's
walking in
nice,
here.
especially when the weather's nice. I remember when I was taking the bus. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And nobody, it's a nice ride. It's AC'd. Only thing that's missing is music and snacks.
Well, this isn't bad, but this definitely looks a lot more like Hot Girl than Spider Girl. Or
There's
Spider
some
Girl.
spider stuff in there.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right. I
yeah,
can do it. I
yeah.
can do it. All you gotta do is do the DDD on the chest. Hold on. DDD, DDD,
Spider Hawk. Spider Hawk Girl.
Ah, you got some of it in there. Or maybe you're right. Just get old fashioned with it. Hold on, buddy. DDD, DDD.
See, what you probably would have been better to do for this, and it's a great piece, don't get me wrong, to keep the Spider Gwen aspect of it, because you have her having the wings to Mace, a little bit of the costume of, what's her name, Hawk Girl, but probably the hood with the Spider Gwen mask would have made it stick a little bit more with the extra. Because you did the thing, with the wings and all that, it looks just more like Kendra. I think that's her name, Kendra, with just a slightly different uniform.
That's why I'm trying to add the spider stuff to it.
Yeah.
DDD, DDD. There you go. Put the spider stuff in there.
The spider webbing.
Oh man, these mashups are fun though. We don't know what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely hard trying to figure out the balance of incorporating each character in their design and all that.
That's true.
Like we don't even. Well, sometimes we talk about the quote unquote powers or how they got developed as a character in this whatever universe that they're in. Like, does Hawkwoman get bitten by the radioactive spider?
I don't know.
And that's why she's Spider Hawk or whatever?
Spider Hawk. Webbings in there.
This is Red Wing, mine. It's a combination of Red Robin and
Oh, nice.
Angel. I haven't colored it yet. I'll color it probably maybe in a couple weeks. I'll go back and color a bunch of the ones that I didn't color. And I think you saw that I'm in the middle coloring up your other two pieces, which I'll probably get you to send this.
Good, man. I like those. I like that you were doing the Piper one. That was really cool. Man, I like the 5-second thing you did for the Hulk and the Superman. I was amazed. You did like a 5-minute sped up video. You should play it now. It was awesome to see that.
Yeah.
As the people, are you people aware of what Rick did? He did a super sped up drawing of the Hulk and Superman drawing that I did, and he colored it. It was great. Like you were using like the magic wand. It looked like the Hulk was like electrified. I thought you were doing special effects to it. And the shading, you're right. Cell shading looks terrific.
Yeah, and well, I have a bunch of videos like that on my channel. 5-10 minute ones that I'm either coloring or I'm drawing and coloring or whatever.
Yeah, but that one's great. The Hulk mashup time.
The real question I have for this is, why would she be webbing to swing around when she's got wings to fly?
You still have to make sure it still looks like Spider-Gwen. So maybe she's trying to capture. She likes webbing people while she's flying.
Yeah,
A pigeon when they to poop on your head. That's what
yeah,
this hawk girl likes to do.
yeah. Well, I'm just like, just because I see you have her having the webbing attached, like she's swinging.
It's like swinging and flying. I know. I don't know, man.
See, what would
I
be,
was able to mesh it up.
yeah. See, what would be probably interesting is the mace made of webbing.
That's
Or, or her shooting out the impact webbing, at somebody. Fitzgerald says at that point she should just be Moth Girl.
God.
But it's definitely a good combination. It's just thinking of all the elements, but that's hey, it looks good. That's all.
I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. I didn't think that far with it. I was just happy to make it work,
Yeah,
Shoves me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You can't always have a Hulk and Superman.
yeah. Well, even as I said during that, it looked more like the Hulk than Superman. It just looked like
it was Bizarro. You said it looked like Bizarro. I'm glad you
well, but I'm just saying with Hulk and Superman in that video, I said it looks more like the Hulk. Or did I say that at the end? I'm not sure. Looks a lot just like the Hulk with Superman's clothes on. But that's all right. Fitzgerald says, I'm not sure if you know. Fitzgerald says, I'm not sure if you know moths have webs too. No, I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. They must like to fly.
So, although I didn't get to do another character tonight, next week I'm probably I'm gonna be doing Red Hood, and I think it's
Red Hood. Did you just do Red Robin?
yeah.
I'm thinking like when you mention Red Robin, I keep thinking like of a restaurant. There's a restaurant called Red Robin's.
Yeah, Robin. Oh, I know this Robin. Next week I'll be doing Red Hood with Iceman.
Oh, that's creepy. Is Red Hood is he red?
No, from Batman.
Batman, yeah.
Should be able to bring up a new.
Iceman, but not Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, Iceman from the X-Men.
Oh, Iceman. Okay, yeah, I was thinking Schwarzenegger for some reason.
There's Red Hood, or one of his classic costume. Fitzgerald says specifically as caterpillars, they stop making webs when they become moths. Huh. Yeah, and then we're gonna have Azrael with Beast, Batwoman with Storm, Catwoman with Rogue. I gotta figure out Oracle and Orphan and Robin. Regular Robin, not Red Robin.
Red Robin. Red Robin. There's a Red Robin song.
Robin Hood, and his band of mighty men.
The Robin Hood song. Red Robin.
Red Robin, and his band of mighty men.
Oh. I like that. I know you know how to do the voices. I've seen some of your videos prior.
Yeah.
Are you doing like a Scottish voice, an Irish voice, or something like that? I don't know what character.
Oh, probably both. I can do both, and sometimes I can do the Scottish one a little better and easier than I can the Irish one, eh? And Meadow says, I have consumed a burger.
Oh, a burger. Oh,
He says it was a double royal with cheese. Okay, where was it from? I have no where what a double royal is.
Talking about Pulp Fiction. I think he's talking about a movie, The Double Royale with Cheese.
No, he was waiting for a burger to come to him.
Oh,
His roommate was picking up food for them on the way home. So, and he got a double royale burger. I just don't know where a double royale burger is from. Maybe in and out. I'm not sure.
it's gotta be. That doesn't sound like McDonald's.
No.
Royale with cheese.
I hope it was royally good.
Somebody have that? Did somebody in the chat just say they had that, or are they talking about it?
No, they had it. Metal had.
But he's torturing us with that information.
Oh,
Can't say that while we're watching the stream that you're eating a royal with cheese.
apparently it is McD's from McD's. That's what you call a double quarter pounder when you don't
Oh,
measure using pounds. Okay, I've never heard that before in my life.
oh no. Quarter pounder with cheese. I bet he doesn't even take the pickle.
Pickles, yeah.
Pickle's worth. No more food talk. Rick is fasting.
I don't mind.
You don't? Are you? Okay, good.
I need to get some more water, but
Oh, that's good. That's good.
and probably shortly after I'm off stream here, I'm probably going to be going to bed.
Me too.
Metal says Raul understood most people learn that through Pulp Fiction. Oh.
I told you, Rick. I told you. This guy's being sneaky.
Yeah, but you also said it wasn't McDonald's, so.
I think it was Hawaii burgers or something like that. I don't know. The Big Royale. Hope you're enjoying it.
He's already consumed it. So it's more like, I hope you enjoyed it.
He already consumed it. Oh no. You gotta eat slow, Metal. You gotta learn to eat slow.
Well, he didn't say when he got it. His statement. No, near the beginning of the chat, so about 2 hours ago, when he came into the chat, he said he was waiting for his roommate to get home with a burger.
Oh.
So, and he just like a couple minutes ago said, "I have consumed the burger." So sometime within that time zone, he got the burger and he had just finished, I guess, consuming it when he said. So it could have taken him 5 minutes to eat. I don't know.
Should savor every taste of that burger.
Yeah.
It costs like $20.
Probably not. Probably 5 or 10.
Oh, good. You know, the Uber drivers, they charge way too much these days.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
That's way too much. I only order that stuff every once in a while. Hey, at least he's getting his roommate to get it for him. But hopefully his roommate's not, charging him anything.
Oh no, it was probably his roommate's idea.
Oh, good.
I know who his roommate is too. He's been on the show a long time ago. He used to be in the chat.
Okay, he's not. Oh, good.
Marsupial gamer.
The marsupials. Ugh. Oh, that's his name. Cool.
Yeah, Metal said that's why he picked it up on his way home. Ain't paying that delivery fee.
Exactly. I think I did that like once, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm not doing this again." Way too much of the delivery fee for $5 burger. I'm like, "Oh no."
Yeah, you better be getting a lot to go in.
Yeah, what? So like $20? Buying a $20 burger? It's at no fancy restaurant.
If I want to pay for delivery, I'll order pizza, and then usually you don't have to pay for delivery with that. A lot of
You're right, or Chinese food. The Chinese food, I always get my money's worth.
yeah.
They're like, would you like pint? I would like 2 pint. Take 2 pint.
Metal says I'd sooner walk the mile and back to get it before I'd pay that fee. Yeah, same here probably too. Or just go without.
I'm not walking no mile, man. Oh, no way.
Mile's not gonna take you long. 5-10 minutes. But the question is, at that point, is it worth it for just a burger? You'd probably get more than just a burger.
Yeah, you can get a lot more for that kind of money. You know what? You should just like buy the groceries, make your own burger.
Oh yeah, of course, that's even cheaper.
That's what I do. I got the George Foreman grill, I think.
Ah.
Just gotta throw it on there. It says it's George Foreman. Like, whoa, this grill is old, man. Nobody's gonna know who this is.
Well, I've heard of them. They sold them up here too.
Okay, good.
Metal says a mile is a brisk stroll at best, at least for him.
Oh.
But yeah, I think it's only probably like 5 or 10 minute walk, a mile. You can do that, or probably less. I don't know.
You gotta do that in the morning and then after work, and you'll be in tip-top shape.
Yeah.
I'm not doing none of that. Well, I like my sugar-free stuff, and I've already saw myself lose weight without any exercise.
Oh, that's good. Another good thing that I hear to eat is chicken because of its denseness.
I'd rather eat chicken than meat.
Pardon? Chicken is meat.
Chicken than cow.
Okay. I don't care either way, but.
Or I'd rather eat fish.
I think, was it fish eggs that's supposed to be brain food? I'm not sure whether it's fish or fish eggs.
Oh, I don't know that. I like sushi.
Ugh.
Oh no, Rick did not like that one.
Raw fish, no thank you.
I'll remember to change the subject on that.
Let's see. Metal says if you want a dense meat that is hard to eat on, that is hard to overeat on.
Oh.
Fresh fish.
It's not that. Can they make it smooth? Some of the stuff is kind of like I'm not talking about fish, raw fish, none of that. Piranha. So I'm afraid it'll eat me.
If it's dead, it can't eat you.
Right. It might be pretending. I don't know. I'll never.
It can't pretend when it's been chopped up already and cooked.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Sometimes they serve them full on a plate. Some people like it raw. Like I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking that. I'm talking. You just said eat it. You didn't say how. And
Fighting me.
Metal says, I love sushi.
Sushi.
Sushi. Why do you want to sue her? What'd she do?
Sushi. That's messed up.
And who is she?
I have no idea.
You want to sue she, but you don't know who she is?
Subu? Sushi. Was it Metal or who was it? Was it Alpha that was pronouncing Japanese stuff?
Oh, Metal.
Talking about Shinobi. Who was that?
I don't know, but Metal knows it.
Was it Metal?
Metal knows how to pronounce.
It wasn't Alpha. You're right.
Metal knows how to pronounce the words. I don't.
Like Hayabusa.
I will butcher them if I say them.
He made me laugh when he mentioned that because there's a pro wrestling game from Nintendo, and one of the characters' name was Hayabusa, and he would do like a back brain kick. It was like the coolest character in the game.
I got a dumb question. Are you doing any more on that? I'm not sure. I can't tell.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Is the piece done? Is I guess my question.
Is the pizza done?
Peace. The piece you're working on.
No, that's it. That's it. This time it was kind of, I just kind of mashed it up, and I was like, I'm not gonna web the whole thing.
Yeah.
Keep webbing it. I proved my point that it's a nice mash.
Yeah.
Mash.
Yeah, I was just asking that because I've been sitting here the last 10 minutes trying to see if you were doing it.
I'm done. Rick, I'm done.
Okay. Well, anything you want to promote? Raul?
I got the Drop Zone Gaming on Roku. Let's see, I got the Rollin' T on YouTube. On X, I think it's Roll Art Music. But just look for Noctis Vale on the Twitter. I also special shout out to Scare Dice this weekend. I was able to see McKenna Grace from Scream 7. She's really nice. If you go to my Instagram, you can see the picture I got, the autograph I got from her. I drew her on a late night art attack, and it was the opening night of Scream when I went there. It was like a Friday, and then so it was just making money, and then now I think what are we like Tuesday or something like that? It's at $1 billion. I hope she's happy.
Well, she doesn't get all that money, but she's gotten paid.
But still, she's in a $1 billion movie. That's got to help her career somehow.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But she's been a person in the Scream movies all along, so I'm not sure whether that helps her career or not.
No. She is new. She was in Sabrina. She was in Ghostbusters. She was in like Hunger Games. She's an up and coming actress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Metal says, I think I was reading out the names that Alpha was writing in the chat. Okay, and if you want to put any of your links, I'm pretty sure you have a wrench. If you want to put any of your links in the chat, the YouTube chat, feel free. Raul?
Oh, yeah. I'll do that next time.
Of course, in the video that I did for you, well, not for you, but, Coloring the Hulk, in the description of that, there is a link to your channel.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard prior. You were saying, yeah, you mentioned me, and you said my link is there. As long as my link's there, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I try to, anybody that if they have a YouTube channel or any media, try and put something of it in, Metal says, people should click on my links.
Who? We don't even know who that is.
Metal?
No, I'm only kidding.
And he puts up a link for his website, Extremis Chaos. Okay, well, thanks Raul for coming on, and doing a mashup. Thanks everybody,
Mashups.
and thanks everybody in the chat for coming out as well. It was great having everybody here, and of course I will be on tomorrow night. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow night. Either independent or public domain character. So yeah, come on out. See whatever I'm doing tomorrow night. And maybe some other people might be on. It's hard to tell who might be on or not on. So, bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day and night, whatever it might be. Love you all. God bless.